Michael and Carol, I am live on Verde Boulevard and Rocky Slope, where, as you can see behind me, the police car this man was supposedly driving is totaled.
Sky 4 live in the air and our Liz Lohuis live on the ground. Liz, what do you know?
Well, Nigel and Gabrielle, we are live on Dillard Road, and I'm going to move out of the way. You can see behind me that police cars and firefighters have blocked off the entire section before the fire. Well, Michael, free chicken versus the cold. It looks like the free chicken is winning. Let's take a look over here. All of these tents, there are dozens of people camped out here. If you got into GSP tonight from the northeast, consider yourself lucky. The big storm is impacting many travel plans. We'll explain.
Still a major backup there, so we get you straight to WYFF News 4's Liz Lohuis.
She's live and local near where it happened. Liz, what's going on now?
Michael and Carol, I am live here alongside I-85, where right now you can see crews are cleaning up. Quite a lot of debris was left from this mess. We've been here for about 8 hours, and I would say this is the worst it's been all night. You can check out under my feet is just a thick coat of ice and snow. It's almost like a skating rink out here. Could out-of-state trash have a place here in the upstate? Some say it might. Others say no. How the garbage could create some green for Greenville County. It was 91-year-old Gladys Waters' 911 call that had Anderson County deputies rushing to this scene on Law Street in Pelzer. Deputies say Jared Michael Williams shot 4 people inside a home. 3 are dead. Waters says the 4th victim ran to her house.
She was scared to death. She was foaming at her mouth. She was hollering, call 911, call 911.
Waters says she sat with the girl until an ambulance arrived, but couldn't do much to help her.
You let somebody fall right at your feet, and you can't pick them up. You can't bend over, let alone pick something up.
Waters said the victim was mumbling and was hard to understand, but she could make out a few words.
She said she was shot in the leg and shot in the arm. She was bleeding, and I went in the kitchen and got her a roll of paper towels.
The victim is being treated at the hospital. While all of that was unfolding, deputies say they were in a high-speed chase with the suspect. On the road at that time, the Durhams, who say they had to swerve to avoid crashing with the truck they believe Williams was driving.
It was very terrifying. As you're just having a normal conversation, and all of a sudden, this truck comes up behind you.
Williams eventually crashed, and deputies took him into custody. The murders have the whole community on edge, including 12-year-old Erica Kilmer.
Now we're terrified that someone's gonna come and abduct us or come and shoot us like they did them people, and it just really worries us that we're soon gonna become one of those people if it just keeps happening like it is. Oh yeah, I got another match.
Her smile lights up a room. Her laughter contagious. 12-year-old Cheyenne Queen is back home after spending weeks in a coma and months in the hospital. It was the result of this wreck in Anderson County on November 8th. 3 people died. Cheyenne was one of 2 survivors. Police say Riley McDermott was drunk when he slammed into their car. Cheyenne was barely breathing when paramedics arrived.
I needed the trachea to help me breathe when I first got in the hospital.
Police say the surgical tracheotomy done on the scene saved Cheyenne's life. There's a lot Cheyenne doesn't remember about being in the hospital.
I really don't remember when I couldn't walk, but now that I can walk, it feels good to walk.
She does recall when she first tried to speak.
I'm a big talker, so it really got on my nerves, and I tried my best to talk.
On New Year's Day, Cheyenne surprised her family and friends with this special message.
Good job.
To hear her speak on New Year's Day and then to see her walk, take those first steps on February 1st, it's just been overwhelming.
Cheyenne's dad says she will work with a neuropsychologist to deal with the traumatic brain injury. Once Cheyenne goes back to school, she will work with special needs teachers. She's also seen a speech therapist and a physical therapist. Cheyenne is not alone in her journey.
It was really good to see all my friends and stuff.
How have they helped you get through this?
Just by being there.
It's a spirit that can't be broken down.
When I get better, I want to dance and do all the stuff I used to do.
I'm here at the Greenville County Courthouse where this announcement was made earlier this afternoon. We spoke to the woman who sent us the initial cell phone video of the arrest. She is shocked by this announcement. She says it's not fair.
Please stop touching him.
You can hear her pleading with the deputy to stop. This woman, who doesn't want to give her name, says her cell phone video speaks for itself.
I told him I was recording, and that's what I meant. I'm recording you beat this man that way.
The woman says regardless of what Sandon C-Rod did that day inside Walmart, he didn't deserve this.
They were wrong that day.
Thinking about it makes her emotional. Solicitor Walt Wilkins says the cell phone video only tells part of the story.
My immediate reaction was that the officer probably may have overstepped his lines.
Wilkins says it was this surveillance video from Walmart that changed his mind. It shows C-Rad trying to steal a cash register, jumping into a moving truck and running through the store. Wilkins says C-Rad kept grabbing officers. Wilkins also said C-Rad claimed he had a bomb, and when officers asked C-Rad to put his hands behind his back, he refused. Wilkins says even a taser couldn't stop C-Rad.
In a split moment, this officer decides to use the enforcement technique of blows with a fist.
He says in this case, it was justified. That deputy has since resigned. A statement from C-Rad's attorney says in part, "We believe the fact that the officer is no longer with the Greenville County Sheriff's Office speaks volumes about the incident. We are interested in discovering the full story of what occurred that day." In an interview with C-Rad in August, he told us he was suffering from PTSD after serving in the military, and that's what caused him to act out. The sheriff's office is not commenting on that deputy's reason for his resignation. Liz Lohuis, WYFF News 4 in Greenville County.